Retired Major General Mugisha Muntu, who is holding the presidential flag for the Alliance for National Transformation Party ahead of the 2026 polls, has so far campaigned in 7 districts. He says it's the experience on his campaign trail in Rampara, Mitoma, Bohweju, Isinjiro and Bushenyi districts that has informed objectives in the manifesto ANC has launched today.
Research has been done. Projects have been proposed. But when it comes to implementation, failure has been so consistent to the point where there is almost a breakdown of hope in our population.
2026 will be the second time Mugisha Muntu is on the presidential ballot paper. This time, his manifesto is focusing on improving people's livelihoods, mainly at household level, ensuring that annual income per homestead is at least 25.2 million shillings to meet basic needs. He says this can be achieved through adequate investments in agriculture, industry, services, and strategic support, protection of land rights to restore dignity to every farmer and family, harmonization of pay for arts and science teachers, ensure sustainable mineral exploitation, build professional infrastructure, and promote local revenue chains, review land and housing laws to unlock affordable financing through pension and insurance funds.
The success of governance is going to be rooted in the nature of the men and women who will put manifestos into practical or reality, to bring out what is on paper to become reality in practice. That's the core. That's the core of our message.
Muntu has also vowed to ensure that all access routes to the Kampala capital city centre are motorable.
You can look ahead and see when you have a city of about 15-16 million, if you don't have mass transit systems, you don't have buses as the main means of transportation and light rail, it will be an absolute nightmare. The city almost would cease to function.
He has decried corruption in public service, where he says jobs are sold for up to 40 million shillings. The IGG estimates Uganda loses about 10 trillion shillings annually to corruption.
It shook me to hear of a case where a young man who was looking for a job to become an engineer. That was the highest that I've had so far, where they were asking for 40 million to be able to get that job. 40 million is not little money.
Meanwhile, Alice Alaso, the national coordinator for the Alliance for National Transformation Party, says once granted the opportunity to lead, their government will streamline externalization of labor.
Our commitment in the ANT manifesto is to ensure that we create a Uganda that is conducive for our young people to thrive locally. That we will create partnerships that is conducive for our trained labor force to work in Germany but live here in Uganda.
Tomorrow, General Muntu and his team will campaign in Liantonde district. Juliet Nalwaga, NTV.